Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Thanks for tuning in and welcome back. And I apologize. We're going to do Arty. No, it's fine. Some of you love Arty. Why are we doing this? Because we are on the new map, one of the new maps called Minsk. And Nona sent this in, Nona Manidis, and he said, how to play Arty on the new Minsk map, at least from the North spawn. So let's find out. I have to be honest, I am curious myself, so at the 1 second point, let us find out what Nona does in Arty on Minsk. So he's loaded into the North spawn, and he's headed over to the east side over here, and he's broken somebody's truck, and what happened there? Can you not push that thing? Does that thing stop you from moving, that big truck? I don't know. So we break the truck, we back up, we apologize, and now we're going to head off into the corner here. You can notice that this is a two-tier battle. 10s and 9s. 10s and 9s. The M53, 55 is one of the best, if not the best, Arty in the game. It's better than most of the tier 10s, to be quite honest. Got a lot of things going for you. Number one, it's fast. That's important. The reposition capability, the ability to run away, that just gives you a little more survivability. As far as its speed goes, it reloads fast. Did I say reload fast earlier? I meant to just say it's fast. But anyway, reloads fast relatively for a high tier. Zooms in pretty well. And one of the more important things is it's got that turret or that half turret. So its field of regard is massive. You'll see that the lines coming off of it for its ability to go right or left and take shots without having its dispersion explode is massive. I might have taken that shot just on his back edge. I mean, you had it there. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to go, whoa, we're going over here. It's very confusing. Probably not going to get a shot on that guy. There's a lot of buildings on Minsk, so we're back to the Conqueror. No, we don't want the Conqueror. We're over here. Oh, even better. What about this guy? Yeah, this guy. Now this guy moved back. Maybe he'll come forward to take another shot. Nope, we don't want that guy. I thought you were showing us how to use Arty on Minsk. What's going on here? There you go. Get that guy. No. Nona is refusing to take anything but the best shots. He only wants the best shots. Oh, there we go. Maybe he's going to shoot him. Oh, there. No. Oh, I was about to say, you're going to one-shot that guy, aren't you? After all that, you're going to shoot the moving guy and one-shot him. No, but he did not. Going back to this place, I probably would have shot at that Conqueror. You do have a shot there. Here we go. Now we're talking. The big slow tanks have got into position. They're side scraping / hold down / yada yada. But they got nothing on Arty. Nope, we're not shooting that guy. We're going to shoot this guy. Nope, not that guy. Yes, this guy. There we go. There's a hit. 422. So it looks like that back corner there has a nice sight line. Getting serious for a moment, has a nice sight line down that eastern corridor road right there. That's important to know if you are side scraping or trying to use that spot. See, it's interesting because I don't know, well, we'd have to look at it. I don't know if there's a corresponding, can you see my mouse? Yeah, in this corner, in the southeast corner, I don't know if there's a corresponding spot for the southern spawn to shoot up the road, say, known as T30 and whatnot that are side scraping out of there. That'll be something to look at. One of the other reasons why we're doing this as well is it's a new map, and we can all learn where we can be hit by artillery as Nona searches around the map and finds those spots for us. This is a very patient game so far, this Centurion. He really loves that spot right there. He's being pushed a little bit by the guys coming through the town. Oh, that was a big miss. But there's some hits in there. 422. Kind of looking at the Centurion. Now, I don't know. I might be looking for artillery in between on these reloads, Nona. There can't be too many places artillery. Usually it's where, corresponding to where your other two are, in this back field back here, hiding behind bushes in some of these low areas. Be unusual if they were here. You're in a kind of unusual place. But now that I know that spot, for everyone who plays artillery, think about looking in that corner. Nice kill right there. Think about looking in that corner. If you're on the southern spawn where Nona is, you might have some counter opportunities. Guy sitting in a corner shooting. 430U has realized his flank has fallen, and he is out. Making a run for it. Batchat's behind him. The MX-30 must have run a long time ago because he was last spotted back. Oh, there's an artillery. There's one in that bush right there. There's one in that bush. I don't know if you saw that. Well, there's one. That one's even easier to see. Now he's done. Oh, poor Batchat. He has to not feel very confident about that spot. Moving around slowly. Nope, he didn't move. Looks like maybe you're trying to track him, but he didn't actually move. Oh, that's going to go poorly for him. Yep. Oh, not enough to kill. Only 449. Was not a direct hit. He's down to 101 hit points. You are getting pushed a little bit, though. Interesting, they're pushing in. Yeah, it looks like you kind of noticed that. Not much you can do about that now. They're underneath your gun. And you got that big wall in front of you. So if he gets through, it's more of a shotgun situation. Uh-oh, we're going mobile. We are going mobile. Nona has decided to leave early, Vice late. Is he going to make it across? He sure is. Type 4 was behind a building. And now we are moving on. Probably not a bad idea overall anyway. That's something to think about while you're driving your artilleries. I don't know why you would drive them, but if you did, let's say you did drive artillery and you were insane and you just wanted to ruin the game. No, I'm just kidding. Lots of missions require artillery. One thing about playing artillery is you learn how to avoid it, or let me say minimize it. You simply cannot avoid artillery, but you can minimize. Look at that hole. See, that's the place that you usually find them, sitting back here where the rest of Nona's artilleries are. But going back to the reposition part and knowing how artillery, where artillery can go and where it can hit, that's one of the reasons you play it. So he goes all the way over here, and this is a good thing. Now, what he's doing is he's going to the clear part of the map. His team has won that entire flank and has stuffed the enemy team back into a corner of the map, and there's no reason to be anywhere near that area. Say the 53, 55, the other one, he's sort of standing in, and there's just not a lot of guys in front of him and the enemy team. So now we've got all kinds of different angles being created by Nona's positioning. Uh-oh. This is always a race to who zooms in first and gets the kill on the artillery, because you know the other artilleries are looking as well. There we go. Nona puts a shot on him. There's the Sheridan. He gets hammered, but he actually is able to kill the 50 TP. So they're stuffed into a corner. There's an Arty, right? At least there was. One of the shots came out from that bush right there. So I believe that's where their 55 is. Unless he's moved. And it's very possible he's moved. Let's see if a shell comes out of there. Sometimes I just shoot into things like that for giggles. Now, if you were really wanting to be a mobile artillery and reposition for the next shot, you'd have come down this road and set up about here, looking for shots into the side where those buildings are not getting in the way. Let's find out if that's what Nona does. Even down to where the Sturv is, or behind him at like K1, J1 area. That's the thing about this particular artillery. It can get there, and it can get there fast. The Batchat 155, 55 can do the same thing. But say you're in a 212, that's not going to happen. Yep, there he was. I told you he was in there. That was nice. That was nicely done. You got to love those. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. The blind kill shots. I don't know if Nona noticed the tracer earlier. I bet he probably did and then came back to that area. Decided just to take a little poke, and now it looks like he's doing what I said earlier, heading with the nice mobility of the 53, 55 and reposition. I cannot stress this enough for you artillery players, even the ones that aren't very mobile. Late game, when you've got guys turtled up and you're attempting to win the game, very often the swing can be if the artillery is smart enough to move and get a better angle. It just happens a lot. And what happens more is artillery players simply sitting in one spot and expecting the enemy to move out into the open for them to shoot. Or for their team to cause the conditions for the win. Why not make your own move. Now, this is interesting because this is starting to go south for his team. There goes the Sheridan. That's a good kill. But the AMX-30 has pretty good spotting range. So we've got Nona headed into this corner. The other thing about being in a spot like this is it's relatively unexpected. If they're smart, the enemy team is smart, they will expect possibly mobile artillery will have moved around. But not a lot of people think about that. And this is exactly what he wants. He's got these guys here. Let's just drop one on the back deck. Oh, double hit. 900 hit points taken off. There's another shot. Now we've got several angles of Arty, and these guys are thinking, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Look how slow that 113 is turning. He's waiting for the T-30 to come through. Doesn't quite get there. The AMX goes out. T-30 ran all the way around. That was a good move by the T-30. But not good enough. Making a runner trying to get away. Let's see if we can hit this guy on the move. Where's he going? Is he going for that hole? I bet he is. He's going for the hole. There we go. I got a little bit of him. Got a little bit of him. Not quite lead as much as you would want. And we are now down to 3 artillery and a stirve. What happens here? What happens here? Make your bets. That's a lot of hit points on the JPZ. It's going to take a while to chew through him. And Nona's only got 11 shells left. Stirve, as it looks like he's attempting to move up and get some spotting. Nona's M53-55 bud is sitting at the cap in a bush, essentially. There we go. He's turned around. Stop. There we go. Firing. Oh, wow. Look at that. He killed the Stirve. His butt. There's only 2 artillery left. I don't even know if this is a win. I assumed it was. Perhaps we're going to see how to play artillery on Minsk and lose. Is this how to play artillery on Minsk and lose? I cannot possibly see them coming back from this. It was a good example of where to go and how to move up, but I think ultimately this has to be a loss. This has to be a loss. I have not seen this video. Keep calling them videos. I have not seen this replay. Is this just the bitter end? Are we going to learn anything else about how to play artillery on Minsk other than how to die? I think we're going to learn how to die. There comes the AMX-30 and the WT. They're both out in the open, but they're nice and close, and any shots at this point are going to get him spotted. So maybe we'll get this one. No, that wasn't quite enough. I might have been a little more patient. Oh yeah, that's the end. Down goes our hero. Lap gone. Make it. Oh no, they're still busy shooting at the 155. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna? No, that WT's got him clearly, right? Nope, he was stunned, so he can. Oh, he misses him just barely. Just barely. Nona is driving. He's just attempting to reload in time to get one more shot on this guy. There. Oh, ouch! Got hit. Oh, not enough. In the old days, that would have been it. But down we go. Down we go. We've dropped 2,800, maybe some more in there. I thought we were going to see an epic comeback there, Nona. The good news is that you saw some good positions for artillery. You also saw some places that you're vulnerable when you're in the south spawn. Not a bad spot up here. I don't think there is a corresponding corner down here. That is interesting that the south doesn't have the same capability to lob shots down the corridor on the 9 line right there. Very interesting. Nice decision to move across when his side was collapsing and getting pushed. Took a shot over here. Nice blind shot into where he saw a tracer and then shifted down here to try to help his team. Maybe a little earlier shift may have helped them out a little bit more while they were scrapping with those guys down there. But thanks for sending that in. There's good information for you Arty guys on Minsk and some of the things you can do there with artillery. We will see ya.